So you guys have been following along with Sienna. She is a student pilot working on her private pilot, and we've been working on some of the more nuanced things for her landings. That is one of the most difficult things to learn as a student pilot, as a pilot even. There's just a lot of challenging things, little gotchas that happen along the way. And in this lesson, me as the flight instructor, we jump in and I show her some of those little tiny things that will help her really live up to this challenge. What makes it worse is today we have a little bit of a crosswind and some wonky winds at the end of the runway. So let's see how she meets that challenge on this flight lesson.
All right. Feel good? Ready?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead, put your checklist away, and we'll taxi out.
Homer Radio 2423 uniform with information Juliet. Staying in the pattern.
2423 uniform Homer Radio, good afternoon. Traffic got departed the pattern northbound to Anchorage minutes to go. It looks like Buzzing Bay hasn't called up just yet, but they're sound like they're out there out to taxi, and they'll call up and they'll be southbound.
Oh, say thanks.
Thanks.
There you go. Okay, so we're gonna go first. It's clear. So
Traffic Homer Radio, so Buzzing Bay 6 Golf Bravo is taxiing out. Tom like once is heading out here.
and get rolling. Let go your feet.
Golf Bravo Homer Radio, affirmative. And you're going to be making left close traffic, runway 22. 6 Golf Bravo, thanks.
And 2-3 uniform. We're just gonna back taxi. If you want to come down with us, and we can hold at the Elephant here for you.
Oh, hey, appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I'll back taxi with you guys.
Cool, sounds good. You can go first since you're ahead of us.
Thank you. And up for traffic. Buzzing Bay 6 Golf Bravo is going to back taxi to for traffic.
Kind of see what I'm doing. We can both get out faster if we both go down together. So I'll let you take controls. Okay, and taxi on this side of the runway. There you go, and don't use your brakes. Just use your bottom of the pedals. There you go. Okay, now you can start slowing down. Just pull the power back to let yourself slow down. There you go. And then just kind of stick us to the right side. You see how he's starting to turn up there too? There are a couple lights here on the side that are hard to see, and one right in the middle of that pad. So here, I'll show you how I do it. I come over to this thing here called the Elephant Ear, and we'll just get out of this way for a hot second.
And over traffic, Buzzing Bay 6 Golf Bravo on the roll, Duke 2, left turn out along with 5th outbound. Thanks, Fred.
You bet. Okay. Your controls now, we're going to creep out there, and we'll hold in position for a second. Check final. Okay, before we put our back this way, make sure no one's that way. Wind is slightly from the left. Homer traffic 2-3 uniform on the roll, runway 22, staying in the pattern. Alright, power all the way in. There we go, good. Nice, hand on the power. Alright. Let's do a slightly less pitch. So, putting that cowling on the horizon. About right there for 80, okay? Okay, you can look behind you, see how you're tracking with the center line. You doing okay?
Could be better.
Okay. So that's just your wind correction. And we'll start turning at 500. There you go. Nice rudder application. That feels nice. Okay, looking outside too. Just feeling how smooth that is. Get to the 90-degree point, rolling wings level. Checking our runway. We turned a little bit beyond 90, that's okay. And keeping that rudder in there, and then left turn. And here comes our pattern altitude. So pulling that power back now, letting the nose come down. Okay, carpet flaps. Woo! You see that bubble up? Yep, just get your attitude back down so you're not climbing. And your speed will get slow too. You see how we're 70 now instead? Get your power back up. Just the detail. And then just, yep. And I'm just going to make a little adjustment to your attitude.
Go Bravo, tip of the spit.
Oh, retrim.
800, countdown for the...
To keep that from rising. Let it go, see how it does. Let it go, see how it does. That looks pretty good. And mostly hands off, mostly. Both knives. Looking out, checking our runway. Looks like we're pushed in a little bit. Good. See, we'll get it. We'll get it sometime. And now our C-gumps. C.
Repeat.
RP. G.
S.
S. U.
Undercarriage fixed. Mixture
I said it. We're good.
of bump.
Prop. Yep.
And then
S.
belt switches.
Nice. Fantastic. Okay, we're a little high, so we're going to wait a little bit longer to turn our base. We'll dial in that pattern altitude better. You did good. You did good on all that. That was everything nice and smooth, nice and controlled. Got a little slow once, but all looking good. Okay, so let's make that base turn. Home traffic, 23 form, downwind to base, left downwind to base, runway 22 Homer. We're gonna get that power coming back. Okay, the nose is gonna want to go down more than you want to let it. So even though you're getting the power back, make sure you have pressure on the yoke. Power keeps coming back. Power keeps coming back.
They're not idle.
Pretty much. This thing is just gliding like crazy. A second notch of flaps. And scan final and turn final. Okay. Nice. Slightly more bank is okay. No more than 20. That's more than 20. Look at that. Look, we're rolling like right on the center line. Whoa, my gosh. Doesn't that feel good?
And I keep it now.
Hey, sync rate's a little high. But we're power idle. This thing just likes to fly. Okay. I'm feeling okay. How you feeling trimmed? I feel like we're going to stop a little sooner, right?
Right.
But pull the nose up. Set the attitude you want and retrim for that.
Cover traffic, different cruiser, 3 pass.
Right.
You're bike 10 miles to the northwest, most west.
Okay, good. Now, be ready on your power. Here I come.
Let's take 1229.
See how that's like stopping it right at 70? Okay, we're just pretty much eyes outside now. We're on speed. Everything feels good. Okay. Now here we go. Power out. Eyes down the runway. Hold her off. Hold it off. Got a little crosswind. Ooh! Yeehaw! I'm gonna help you next time on that crosswind. I'll kind of show you what we need to do. Basically, the wind's coming from this way. It's gonna drift us.
Right.
And so what we need to do is turn into the wind a little bit. But we also want to straighten out and touch down. So we're going to use our rudder to straighten out and turn our aileron into the wind a little bit. So we'll kind of be landing a little bit like that.
Okay.
Alright? Should be kind of simple. It's not too strong. Okay. Let's go. Now we get a nice, long, stable descent. Now you can bring your power back a bit. Not all the way. We're going to have a nice glide angle down here because we have a lot of space. But you can kind of eyeball this and see where you're going to hit the runway. I think we're too high. Too much power, right? Okay, bring the power back. See that nose come down? Yeah. And that's the sweet spot you're trying to find. Now that's too low, right? But we're also fast. So maybe to get rid of the speed, we're at a good power setting. We just bring the nose up slightly. See that speed creeping down now? Kinda. Let's do another notch flaps.
Wait, 2.
And then retrim.
Oh, I'll be looking for
80 is a bit fast. So I'd say like that may lend to some instability. So just bring the power back a bit more. Don't let the nose come down, right? And we counteract what we just did. Okay, now you can roll in the power. Guys, see what I'm doing? I'm with ya. And then we retrim. Oh, is that still mostly hands off? Yeah. Okay. A pretty good wind down in this little mixing bowl here. Okay, you see how we have to fly into it a little bit? Okay. Now pull back your power. And we're just going to hold her off. But I'm going to put in a little right rudder. Okay. That wasn't too bad, huh? See how that nose swung around when I did the right rudder? Okay, flaps up.
Yeah, IFR.
Go ahead, put your flaps up.
Yeah, so I can either file one for you right now, or I don't know if you have one that you have already pre.
I know.
Let me know what you'd like me to do.
Are you enjoying this video and want to learn more? We have an entire library of structured videos on angleofattack.com. We call this online ground school, and it's how you'll ace the written test required by the FAA. It's go at your own pace and all accessible right now on any device. Go check it out yourself or recommend it to your friends. Now, back to the video.
Beautiful. Boopers. Hey, turned a little too early, but just creep back over there. And where do you feel like the airplane's gonna hit? Right. Yes, there you go. Now, retrim for that. Okay. And pretty quickly, you probably need a little bit more. Trim up. There you go. And then get ready to add power. Just a breath. To keep your speed there, right? And you just hold it. Now maybe, well... Yeah, so I'm looking out the window. Don't stare at your instruments. Don't even look at them. Okay, you got it. Eyes down the runway, power back. And do a little right. Little crosswind action. Kind of feel what I was doing at the pedals. Okay, what we might do, just so we don't have that wonkiness, is I might have you land a little bit further down. Because something's going on just right here, but we'll try to figure it out. Alright, back on center line. Before you do that, before you take off, put your flaps up. Make sure, are they up? You got them down good. And carpeet's off, and then you can go. And over traffic, 2-3 and a 4, making a jolly good turn to final, 2-2, touch and go. Oh my gosh, that turn. Oh. Beauty. Okay, I like this. You're a little off center line, you feel that? Yeah. Just come on back. This way, my way.
That's it. Exhilarating left space, because 2-2.
Hey, what's your speed? Isn't that perfect?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's your glide slope feel? Your glide down? Good? Feels pretty good. I would leave it right where it's at. I wouldn't hardly change a thing. Especially the way it looks. Okay, you're pitching up a little bit. Just keep the nose down. And here it goes. Okay, power back. Pitch it up. Stay light on your feet. Ooh, this is gonna be a nice one on
Landing number 2 on it.
Okay. Okay, clean up your carpet and your flaps.
Bravo's crossing over the spit near Barge Base and entering a left downwind for shoot 2, Homer, upper 3.
Okay, kind of turning in a little sharp. Yeah, just shallow that in. You started a little early. You're gonna have to fly back over that center line now. There you go, that'll work. Just bring her on back over. A little less power. There. Okay, loosen up on your feet. Make sure you're not pressing your feet at all. Just let go of the pedals. You'll be on them. And keep your body straight. Don't lean with the airplane. Okay, here you go. Power out. Eyes down the runway. Flare. Hold it. Gonna give you a little right rudder. Keep holding it. Ooh, nice save there at the end. That was gorgeous. That was really nice. That crosswind stuff is tricky. Just like getting the nose over and then getting... If you just get the nose over, then all we do is scoot this way. We have to stop it with aileron. So I don't expect you to really understand that right now, but I just want to show you anyway. Okay, heartbeat and flaps. Let's go again. Isn't this crazy how you can just come out and fly a plane with me and it's like, here, go ahead.
Take over, land the plane.
Alright, I would say a little bit too much power. That sounds right. I'll just say that. I don't know if it is right. Your nose sunk down a little bit, but that's okay. Now, I would probably pull my nose up a little bit and get rid of that extra little bit of speed I have, right? And I'd get back on center line. Now look at our speeds. Looks nice. The angle's nice. And then you're just kind of eyes outside. And because it gets, you know, a little bit more tricky here, right? You're trying to find that center line. Good. Good. Flaring a little high. Where are you looking? Where are your eyes looking? Are you looking down below the cowling?
I wasn't sure of that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's do one more.
Okay.
You want to do third? Is that what you're trying to do?
Maybe.
Okay. That is third. It will be more draggy. That is okay. So just try to avoid any like wobbling or diving or too much climbing, right? This looks amazing. Now you can work on little adjustments for center line. Hey, you're flaring too high. Let it come down. Now flare. Eyes down the runway. Good. Fold it off. Hold it, hold it. It's yours, it's yours. Woohoo! Okay. A little challenging today with the winds. Had some like high round offs and drops. It's hard to figure that sort of stuff out. That's like usually advanced down the road. But I like that we did it early. We're gonna just taxi down now. Homer traffic 2-3 uniform, just touched down. We're gonna be long taxi to Bravo North. Yeah, good job today. I feel like the ground that we did and talking about all those little things and connections and sea gumps and connecting the dots and aviate, navigate, communicate, like all of that seemed like it really hit home. I feel like our landings, because of that, were more productive because everything else is kind of taken care of.
Right.
But I do like you to be able to see you like handle all the flying through the whole pattern.
All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that, learned something along the way. Still a lot to go. Hope you guys are enjoying the process. I've heard from a lot of you. And let me know down in the comments what you have learned on this particular lesson that was helpful. All right? Thanks for being here. Fly safe, and until next time, throttle on.